Well, let me ask you something. When we went, we were in, and I called it, and I called it early. We were in Burns, Oregon, and there was going to be a meeting of public officials in the public square in Burns, Oregon, at the high school, right? And patriots were to show up. We went there voluntarily. Nobody paid us to go there. No government officials said, go there and just be president and blah, blah, blah. We didn't control the podium at all. We didn't control the agenda, nothing. The government was there.
Yeah.
And they controlled the narrative. And they stood there before the people in the public square. And then they were saying like stupid anti-constitutional communist stuff. And everybody's like, yeah, yeah. And I'm like, what is that? What is that? Who is this that's cheering this on? I said, this is what we practice with our military in communities in Afghanistan. It's called the Delphi technique. You create an environment. It's a psychological warfare tactic that works. All right, so you got Pete Santilli that goes there, and he's just an okey doke. And I just got done working at the canning factory, and I show up to this meeting because I'm a patriot, right? And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, everyone's like, they hear some communist spewage, and everyone's cheering. You're like, yeah, wow, yeah, sure. And it's creating false consensus to slow cook 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. It's literally a military-style psyop that you're watching right now. Kamala Harris and that whole thing. You listen to MSNBC. Guess what I did since 2 o'clock in the morning? I'm listening to them on MSNBC. Mika Brzezinski, the spawn of Satan, talking about, and they're saying the same thing, that Trump people are weird and we're energetic and hopeful. Yes. And I'm like, since when? When did this change?
Yeah.
Here's the difference between them and us. You ready?
That's what I'm talking about.
As far as
gathering
together in a public square, guess what? President Trump could say, let's get together in Cincinnati. And people will go there for free of their own free will. You know why? Because freedom, prosperity is magnetizing, right? The reason why they can't, without military psyop support, get that many people together is because their ideas suck. Nobody will go to a communist festival. They won't. They will not naturally go. The majority, I'm just going to say, not nobody. The majority of Americans. That's why I've always allowed communist propagandists to be like, you can be in an occupied thing, you get a newspaper. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Well, you're in the United States of America. You're allowed to put that stuff out. And I believed that the majority of Americans, our founding was completely the opposite of that. We know it doesn't work. To the majority of people, you can run around with a communist rag easily because among us, the majority of us are like, yeah, that's neat. Let us know how that works for you. You don't have any shoes. That's terrible communism. I got brand new freaking leather high tops, because I got a job and I'm living off the fat of the land. Americanism, the majority of us hate what they have to offer. They cannot bring freely. Nobody will naturally gravitate. The majority of us will not naturally gravitate to that in the public square. It's all fake. It's all fake. They're literally getting ready. Go ahead.
I agree with you that we're going to give them a run for their money. There's no doubt about it, and it will be this organic movement that's happened over the last 8 years. It's a populist movement, right? The MAGA movement has been a populist movement. People overcame apathy for politics.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people who overcame their apathy. And the conservatives, because conservatives were always boring, right? And warmongers and everything else.
Oh, yeah, always boring.
So people overcame their apathy. And with Trump, I'm not going to say the crowds for Trump are going to get any less. They may even get bigger in response to what the left is doing here. The crowds may get bigger. We shall see. Trump's going to have to nail that debate with Kamala Harris. He's going to be under a lot of pressure to nail that debate. And
Okay.
we as a people are going to be under a lot of pressure because remember, regardless of who wins this election, Joe Biden is still going to be the president. Maybe if Kamala doesn't take over before then, he's still going to be in that seat for the next 5 months.
What if there was a product that could help you control cravings, burn more fat, boost your metabolism, promote healthy blood glucose levels, lower inflammation, optimize insulin sensitivity, support healthy blood lipid levels, and support healthy blood pressure? Introducing Bellatrim. Bellatrim may be the most comprehensive body transformation product in the world. Weight management is more than calories in and calories out. It's about controlling appetite, having a healthier gut, supporting insulin function, stimulating fat-burning metabolism, and promoting healthy blood lipids and blood pressure. A proprietary blend backed by 6 clinical studies. Control cravings. Burn more fat. Bellatrim, powered by nature. Backed by science.
Sign up for monthly AutoShip and get a big discount. Visit pete.bellagraceglobal.com today. That's pete.bellagraceglobal.com. Today!